Hi, welcome back to my channel, Life of Yana. Today I am going to do a Beadalon bracelet, a Beadalon tying station. This is a tying station. So what I'm doing is something similar to this style here, but I'm going to use these beads. These are the natural white Howlite beads, the crystal beads, gemstone, and this is for energy healing. This is for energy healing. So, but this is the one that I made a while back in one of my channels, or one of my, not channels, but one of my days past here. I finally got a clasp on it. So this is the very first Beadalon Tying Station bracelet that I had made, which is this wooden one. But I want to try some with some gemstones. So I'm going to use this Howlite crystal beads gemstone. It's supposed to be for energy healing. So that's what I'm going to do. I've already got the knot on here on the tying station, and basically it's just a knot. I'll show you what type of knot it is. You just, get the string. You probably want about maybe 25 inches of this, or whatever type of leather. This is a leather cord. And you want to tie it like in a, get the both ends of this and just tie it like a slip knot. But you want to make sure, because I'm going to put a button on here, you want to make sure that this button fits into the hoop right here before you pull it all the way. This is a shank button because the buttonhole is a lot bigger than a regular button. The regular button, when you're using leather, the regular buttonholes are way too small, so the material doesn't fit in there. So this is a shank button. Shank buttons have the bigger hole. So make sure that the button that you're going to use fits in there before you tighten it. So then you could tighten it. And then you just want to unloosen this bolt here. You just unloosen this. And you want to take this one completely off. And then just put the tie through here. Once you do that, you want to put this back on. Make sure you put the washer back on there so you won't crack or break the acrylic on here on the Beadalon tying station. You want to secure this as pretty tight. You don't want it to slip while you're working on it. And then I am using the silk Beadalon thread with the needle attached to the end of it. Here's the needle. Uh-oh, this already has a knot in there. Wow. Well, let's get this out. And you want to use 2 strings of this. You don't need to cut it, because if you do, then you won't be able to, you'll unhook the needle and then you'll have to get another needle to try and use a thread. So just go ahead and use the whole thing. I'm using 2 different colors here because I am at my sister Susan's house in Perrington, and I only brought 1 package of these silk Beadalon, so my colors don't match. One is like a tan type deal, the other is like a white, but that's okay. I'll just give it some character. And what you want to do is you want to get the 2 pieces of string, unravel it from the box, or unravel the ribbon from this package here, and then you want to tie the 2 different colors together right in the middle. And then what you're going to do is where you have the middle right here, you're going to just tie a knot, secure them to the top of here, and then you want to take these two cords and flip them under here, both of them all the way through. You know, pull them all the way through. And then once it pulls through, you want to do a regular knot. You know, just do a regular knot and then you're ready to go. So I'm not sure about the colors, because that's my biggest thing with doing any of these projects, is choosing the colors. But before we get started, we always have to start with the string. You want to pull this out. It is a long string, but that's okay. So we want to just put the string in between here, pull this out. Oh, let me get rid of that now that we're done with that demonstration. Okay, so now we're ready to do our first bead. I'm going to use this silver spacer bead. You want to thread it through that needle. You want to hang on to it though, because you want to grab the other needle on the other string, and you want to pass it through the opposite way. There you go. And you just want to pull them both through. The string is long, so just pull it through both ways. You want to pull it through the entire, both of the silk thread. And then it's going to line up very nicely right here. So we're just going to plant this right here. Okay. Make sure that's nice and snug. And then we're going to get another silver spacer bead. Actually, we're going to get two. We're going to get two. 1, 2. And then you want to get this needle on the other thread. You want to push it through both of these beads in the opposite direction. Okay. And you want to pull the thread again all the way out. Some people pull the threads at the same time. For me, I find that I tangle the thread, and it's harder for me to keep going with my work because I have to stop and untangle. And again, we just want this. Uh-oh, you know what I didn't do? Which it does reflect on the work, which I didn't do. As you can see, it's not going in there properly, right? It's sitting on top. And I forgot to do the most important step. Let me take this out again. Take this out. Actually, let me take them both out at the same time. Oops, see, I'm getting tangled up here. Let's take these both out at the same time. Alrighty, so geez Louise, I made a mistake already. Remember, we have to put this yarn under the leather cord, pull it through. We want to do that with every time we put a bead in there. I didn't do that, and as you saw, it did not set well on my project here. So I'm doing this because my sister wanted me to record this one. She is a very good, very good supporter of my YouTube channel. And let's see. Okay, so we pulled that through, and it doesn't matter if you start on the left or the right, but we're going to put 2 beads in here. Again, you want to get the other end of the needle on the other string. Don't be intimidated by this string because it's long, but as long as you leave the needle on there, you can use this for other projects as well. You want to pull the string through. Okay. Oh, okay, great. I pulled that out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's going right. I got to put this one left. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm being silly now. I'm being silly. Okay, here we go. We want to push it this way. Let's push it this way. And then we want to grab this yarn or this silk thread. Want to pull that through. There we go. There we go. Yay. Now we've got it. Yay. Okay, now this is where I never know what to do next. I mean, you know, what colors to choose because I'm not the best at choosing colors. Oh, let me pull this up. Let me pull this through right away because I don't want to make that same mistake over and over again. Let's pull that through. Under and over. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm here at my sister's house. She's watching my grandkids for the summer while they're out of school. Let's see, what color should I use next? And this is where my problem lies. Okay, so I have to incorporate wooden beads in here. So what should I do? What goes with this white? The dark brown beads or the yellow beads or the gray bead? Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Let me see. Okay, I'll use the yellow. How about that? So I will use two. Okay, we pulled it through. Two of these. Okay. Oh goodness, so there are many, many changes happening in my life right now. But it's all good. It's nothing bad, nothing bad. Just, you know, changes. Life doesn't stay the same. It's always changing. Right now, it's changing, but in a good way. So, what's happening? Well, what is happening? What's happening is the trip to New York is coming up in about 3 weeks. I am not ready for this trip. And I don't really know how I feel about going to New York. I really don't. Because you have to walk a lot. I mean a lot, at least 5 to 8 miles a day, you know, to see the sights and stuff. And I like to walk, but I'm not a walker, so I can probably do 3 miles a day, but there's no way I'm going to do a consistent 5 to 8 miles a day. We're going to be there about 3 days. What we're doing is a family vacation. So my 2 daughters and their families are coming, so there's going to be 4 kids, and there's going to be 4 kids and 4 adults. Because my older daughter is single. She has her daughter, Kara. And then my daughter, Pam, that I stay with, her and her husband, they have 3 kids. So there's 4 grandkids that I have. And so, poor Adam, he's going to be the only guy. Oh boy. He's going to have to, well, the only guy adult, I should say, because I do have 2 grandsons, Mason and Derek, but he'll be the only guy adult. So after that, then we're going to go to Barcelona, Spain. I like Barcelona. I've been there before, but really don't know how I feel about this trip to New York. I mean, I've never seen the Statue of Liberty, so that's going to be cool. You know, the Chrysler Building and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to see the Twin Tower sites. I don't know, because, you know, I really don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's sad and everything, but if it's a lot of walking, I'm not going to walk that far to go see it. And I'm just being honest, plain and simple honest. So, but they do have what they call this hop-on, hop-off bus. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the hop-on, hop-off bus. And maybe I should do this too. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Put some brown beads in here too, so that I can see more of the sites without having to, I mean, I'm still going to have to do a lot of walking, but, you know, the walking will drastically be cut down. So, but I'm going to do that. So that's why I told the kids, you know, I'm going to do the hop-on, hop-off bus, because they weren't going to do it at all at first. But I said, you know, I'm an adult, I'm grown, I'll be okay, you know, I could see the sites that I want. So then my older daughter, Margie, she was concerned because she didn't want me to be by myself. And she goes, well, I'm going to go with Mom. And then now the whole family is going to do the hop-on, hop-off bus. And that's cool, you know, because you can, the hop-on, hop-off bus, I don't know if you guys know what it is. They're real popular in Europe. Oh, Jesus, look what I did. And so basically you pay a service, and usually the bus is called hop on, hop off. You know, maybe it'll be called the Aspen hop on, hop off bus, you know, or some other name, Blue Sky hop on, hop off bus. But those buses tend to come around like every 15 minutes, at least in Europe. And so you can get off at a site you want to see, and then you get back on, you know, whatever bus, or, you know, you could go see the site, and if you don't want to see the site, stay on the bus and go to the next site. So you don't have to, you see what you want to see, and the sites you don't want to see, well, just stay on the bus, and then, you know, you get off at one of the sites that you want to see. And then you just, when you're done, you just wait for the hop-on, hop-off bus. If it's Aspen, you wait for the Aspen bus, and you get on that one. And then, you know, if you want to see a different site, so you could pick and choose the sites you want to see. So that's what we're going to do. And there's a night tour on the hop-on, hop-off bus that we already booked. And it's going to the Bronx. Now, to me, the Bronx is scary because I don't know New York at all. I have been there before, but that's when I was in the military. Gosh, when I was in my early 20s. So I'm not familiar with New York. I mean, you know, a bunch of us, I was stationed in Pennsylvania, and so a bunch of us got together and went to New York. You know, of course, we went with somebody who knew New York because they were from New York. And, you know, we all drove there in one car or two. I don't remember, but we did drive there. And we were young, so we were more into clubbing. All I remember really about New York during that time was Central Park, because we did go to Central Park. But that's it. I don't remember the Chrysler Building. I don't remember the Twin Towers. I don't even know if the Twin Towers were up back then. And, you know, that's it. We were young, and we just went clubbing in New York. So that was the most experience I had with New York, other than flying in and out of one of their airports there, which is not an experience. I don't like flying into New York. When I would go overseas, I'd always fly out through Atlanta, because I like that airport a lot better. But so I really have mixed feelings about this New York trip. But anyway, there's a night tour going to the Bronx, Uh-oh, I messed up again, see? You could tell because I did not pull the strings through, see? Look how it sits on there. So, I don't want to go to the Bronx. To me, that's scary about the Bronx. It's just only what I hear on the news or read, you know, in newspapers or articles or whatever about how dangerous it is and, you know, street crime and all that stuff. So I don't really, I don't want to go to the Bronx, and it's at night. They have a tour at 7, 8, 9, and 10. I don't want to go. So we were talking about, because a lot of the family members want to go, you know, to see the Bronx and stuff. I don't want to go. I'm honest. I am terrified of the Bronx. I don't, like I said, I don't know New York. I don't know the Bronx. All I know is what I read and hear on the TV or the newspapers or, you know, cell phone news. So, I think the decision is made that we're not going to go see it because it'll be about the time, you know, to eat dinner, and then it's going to be really late, and then there's a full schedule that we have the next day. So I am relieved about not going to the Bronx because I really don't want to. So that's a relief. But another thing that I am really not looking forward to, and this has nothing really to do with New York, it's just my body. I don't know what's going on with my digestive system, but it's like if I eat, I need to go to the restroom like 10 minutes later, and then again 10 minutes later and 10 minutes later. So it's like I can't eat because I want to enjoy the trip, but I don't want to have to be one of them people always looking for the bathroom, you know, like, oh my gosh, where's the next, you know, restroom break, or, you know, where's the restroom? I gotta go. It's a 911. I need it now. So I am probably not going to eat while we're there. I'm going to drink, of course, but if I eat, I'm going to say if I eat, then it's going to be a time when I know that we are going to the hotel because of this bowel incidents, you know, like I'm one of them people who can't hardly do anything. You know, the first thing I look for is the bathroom. And I really don't want that to interfere with my vacation to New York because I want to see some stuff there. You know, I want to see the Statue of Liberty, you know, on Ellis Island. And, oh, geez, I'm going the wrong way on this. And, uh-oh, look what I didn't do. Excuse me. Look what I didn't do. Oh, Jesus. What is wrong? Why can't I remember that most important step? So I am glad that we made some changes to the schedule. And then I'm glad that we're not going to the Bronx. I don't know. We were talking about going to a theater there, you know, because they're supposed to be nice and fabulous, but I guess you have to get dressed up. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. We still haven't made up the mind on that. So it'd be kind of cool to go to a Broadway play. So we'll see about that. And then after New York, we're going to catch another plane and go to Barcelona, Spain. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to go to the beach. And I'm really looking forward to that. Me, myself, personally. And we all are, but then my daughters want to go to, you know, like see some other close countries there, like maybe Portugal or Morocco or something like that. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be pretty broke because from what I understand, New York is very, very expensive for anything.
Very, very.
And that's what my daughters were saying because they went to New York on my daughter's, for my daughter's Marjorie's 40th birthday. So, I don't know, how does that look? Okay, we'll see how it looks. So, that wouldn't have been, that, you know, even though I'm excited to see some things in New York, that still wouldn't be a destination for me as far as traveling, making, you know, a destination vacation. So, but it's all right. It's okay. We're going to, you know, family vacation, which is really cool because when I was living in Denver, you know, I was just there, you know, no relatives there or anything. So we never went on family vacations. But now that I'm in Tejas, and now we're going to family vacations, which is cool. So I love the family vacations now. And I'm just super excited. But yeah, I wouldn't have chose New York though, because they both said it's really expensive. So if they go to Portugal or somewhere like that, I'm probably not going to go because, frankly, I just don't have the money unless I'm like a frugal, you know, person in New York, which I probably won't be because I'm not sure how that looks. What do you guys think? Because of because you know, I probably won't, being realistic, I probably won't go to New York again, not as a visitor at least. So I'm gonna spend some money in New York. And let's put this energy bead in here. But yeah, so I'll probably just spend time at the beach in Barcelona. If they want to go to other places, that's fine. But I don't want to say it's like 100% positive that I won't, you know, go to some other country. I'm just saying it's most likely that I won't. So it's just been really expensive lately. I mean, the gas prices are going up, or have went up. You think I should? Oh, well, look what I didn't do again. But I'm just seeing this. Maybe I should I think I'm going to put a yellow. I think I'm going to take this off again, and then I like the yellow. And so anyway, gas prices are going up, or they are up. They're ridiculously high. The groceries have went up. I mean, absolutely every industry has went up. You can't go anywhere without, you know, paying a lot of money that you normally wouldn't. And it's just really, really hard right now to save money. Because everything's just so expensive. My gosh, I got half a tank of gas the other day when I was in Amarillo. Half a tank of gas was $47. Imagine if I didn't fill up at half a tank of gas. Wow. I don't think I'd be able to fill up my car. So when my gas tank hits half a tank, guess who goes to fill it up? That is me. I have to fill it up at half a tank because there's no way that I can afford a full tank of gas. The good thing on that part, there's always a good thing to every story, is I work from home, so I don't have to, you know, be out on the streets driving the car every day. So that does I save money in that way. So that's a plus. So always a plus to everything, always, always. So anyway, that's good. But I mean, everything's just went up, you know, just everything. And you know, with my stomach and everything. I went to go see, because I have underlying conditions with pulmonary hypertension, so I have a cardiologist too and a neurologist. So, you know, I'm seeing all these doctors, and believe me, they are not cheap. And now I have to see a GI doc about my my issue, because my stomach gets upset so easy too. It gets so upset so easy, and it's I don't know, something's going on with my GI tract. And then with, you know, I call it irritable bowel syndrome. I don't know if it really is, but that's what it sounds like for me. So I haven't been officially diagnosed or anything like that, but I'm hoping that there's a solution. Okay, what am I doing here? What am I doing? I'm hoping that there's a solution to that problem. So, uh-oh. What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, okay. Here we go. So, needless to say, everything, you know, everything happens at once with me. I don't know why. Probably age, I guess. So, needless to say, I've got some pretty good medical bills that I've got to pay. And, wait, well, let me count this out. Okay, so I don't like that gold right there, so I'm going to take it out. So, I am going to have a second part to this video, since it's getting kind of long already. So please subscribe, comment, and like, and I will be back with part 2.
And let's try to get to 300 likes.
Yes, let's try to get to 300 likes. That was my grandson Mason. Okay, stay tuned for part 2.